Hello guys and welcome back to episode 2 of my Rimworld Medieval Overhaul series. So we're coming back straight after episode 1. But I say straight after, it has been a week since I last recorded, but there has been no play since then. So we're coming straight back in that sense. We've got Richard, who you know what, done pretty decent so far. I'm happy with how we've done. We've held up a raid, haven't we? We hunted a little bit by bedding some Ibex ram. We've got a little shack roofed, set up, with a good amount of wood ready to use for more buildings. So now we're actually in a position where we could start to expand our little settlement. Because, hello, look who this is. This is where I ended the episode. Bit of a weird name, Circline or Circline. Age 20. Right, we're gonna have to, there's an exclaimer. We're gonna have to ignore the where it says space refugee. So let's say it's a normal refugee who's just coming through the land and we got hunted by an animal. We have to be a little bit imaginative with this because sadly, with the mods I've got installed, it doesn't seem to eliminate everything to do with the space age. But from what I've done, I eliminated all non-medieval overhaul factions. That included stuff like the normal cave tribes, because even though they're primitive, I was worried that they may have some sort of like Rimworld technology. But all the main Rimworld stuff is gone, so hopefully we shouldn't have any raids that are non-medieval. But little events like this, that's fine. We've got our refugee here. Only bruised, so I built a sleeping spot here so we could drop circling off here. And what I'm going to do is, because Rich's got really good social, he's a really good warden, so I'm rescuing circling here and I'm going to try and heal her up. I've already turned into her because we've got, again, good medical and with a point of passion in it. And what I want to do is hopefully recruit her peacefully. If she tries to run away, what I'll do is beat the crap out of her and then arrest her. And then she'll just have to be a prisoner. So all I'm doing here is taking a chance by not imprisoning her and seeing if we can just manually recruit her. Amazing. There we go. So I didn't actually even have to arrest her. She just joined us because she absolutely adores Richard. Because who wouldn't adore this handsome hunk of a man? So we've now got 2 colonists. Circling, let's have a quick look at her stats. Very good shooting, very good melee. So actually, we've got someone here who can act as a security guard almost, get that barrack set up, get some equipment made for them, and they obviously will do tasks around the place, like growing some crops. Even though they've got terrible planting, they can still do some manual labour tasks to obviously give Richard a massive dinner. But if we get attacked, we know we have got someone who's more of a soldier, more of a guard. So looking here, we've got the chance to name our beautiful little settlement. So we've got the actual settlement name down here and what the faction is called. So if you're familiar with my Emir content, if you're not, I recommend you check it out because that is a brilliant little series I've got going. But the Barony of Redwood, that is the faction name. And Richard's going to become the Baron. So it makes perfect sense. And then we've got the actual settlement called Castell. So we've got that sorted. And now Richard is cooking dinner for the both of them. We will need to maybe up our stocks of... We've only got 5 simple meals to cook. I think 6 should be enough. That's 3 each. Then ready in stock. We do need to get this person engraved because the mood hasn't been affected. But if when you move past dead bodies in Rimworld, you do get a negative. Well, usually you get a negative like mood debuff, but it doesn't seem to be the case here with Richard. He's just so used to seeing beheaded bodies on the battlefield. It doesn't even faze him anymore. So now guys, we can actually see we've entered into summer and already the temperature's spiked up. I just didn't notice it before, but 33 degrees. Quite hot. And I'm worried we're going to face some sort of... Well, we'll obviously face need penalties. You can see here sweaty and slept in the heat. That's something we're going to have to struggle with. But I'm also saying slept on the ground because obviously they've just got these sleeping spots. They're not even like little bedrolls or anything. So if we look at rustic furniture... We've got a log bed, so I'm not sure that's any more comfortable than sleeping on the dirt. The next best thing, I can't see... Oh, we've got bedrolls here. Obviously I can't see any bedrolls, but we have got some bedrolls. The only thing we can make them out of at the moment is cloth, which we don't have any. We do have some growing. Again, if you remember from the last episode, I was saying about leather production in this game. It needs to be a lot more complex, with the furniture having to actually be... I forget if I can find it. It was on like the drying racks, wasn't it? I'll need to find it in a second, but it was like having to dry out the leather, so there was or the hides to turn them into leather. There's a lot more to this game, so I'm gonna have to experiment as I'm going along, but I'm sure we'll do good. And with Circline healing up quite nicely, with some good medical attention there, hopefully get her working with us, we can expand our farming, and all be good. But what I wanted to say is, I did actually notice that she's wearing fully medieval equipment. So even though she's classed as a space refugee, she's actually wearing the medieval equipment. So that is giving me some hope that medieval overhaul is overwriting stuff like refugees, so they do wear medieval equipment. What I'm going to do now, guys, is actually, now that we've got someone else to help out, and even though Circline's got terrible crafting, she's got 0 crafting, making timber is so, like, monotonous that we can just get her to keep doing it, going back and forward, making lots of timber for us. So we can start to actually think about getting some new houses out. And because it was running out of space, not got an extra person, so we're also running out of space here. And I also want to start getting production stuff like a butcher's block, cooking tables. So I want to start getting some of our other production buildings set up. So with the, we haven't got any timber, but with the timber that we will be able to create, I want to start laying out some plans. So I'm going to speed up the video, or at least hopefully I will speed up the video, and get that in a sort of little montage. Okay guys, so what I've got set up here is a little collection of buildings which I think will all be interlinked. So you've got going to have here the kitchen where I will butcher and I will cook my animals. Or even if it's just some crops I've got, I'll do that there. Then down here will be my granary. So I'm actually going to build another door here so they all link up. My granary will be where I will store obviously all my farm goods, and I guess I'm going to have to store my meat as well, my animal products in here. So even though they're going to, I'll look at that in a sec. But even though they're going to go out of date very quickly, I guess I'm just going to have to store them in here. So we'll have that. And then up here will be my tannery production rooms. So anything to do with animal products. So it'll be the drying racks. It will be maybe some like leather working equipment there. I need to actually have a look at it. But whoa. Oh my goodness, they're right on us. Oh my goodness, I'm used to them having to, delaying. Oh Christ, right. Let's get circling with a force-worn helmet. He's attacking Malcolm! What the hell? No! Malcolm, no! Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Richard came in, chopped his head off. Nobody messes with Malcolm. Oh my goodness, guys. That just took me by surprise. I'm used to the raids, giving you at least like a minute for them to prepare. But no. Malcolm's gonna die! No! Rescue Malcolm, come on. We need a safe space for Malcolm. Right, animal sleeping spot, now. Quickly. Well, Malcolm, don't you worry. Richard's gonna look after you. Stupid humps, oh, he's a knight as well, how pathetic. Knight targeting poor little Malcolm. I think Malcolm's gonna make it. We've already got here some bandages. His tail's been cut off. He's had a massive stab to his body. This is awful. Let's speed it up. Oh, Richard's on it. Richard does not let things slip, and he definitely didn't let Hump slip. He chopped his head off in 1 clean cut. So that is 3 clean decapitations by Richard. No, and he was in his bloody dressing gown. He's just got his sheepwool hose on. He whipped out his longsword and chopped his head off. I love it. Love it. Also with this mining tool, we now actually have a weapon for Circline because she didn't have a weapon. I'll give her a shield actually, so we can see here. She should have a shield. Yes, steel cut shield. I don't know if the pickaxe is one-handed or two-handed in this mod. But either way, she's now got a weapon which she can use. I'm also thinking about the helmet. Ooh, the bulk. She's now got lower work speed. Right, let's take off the shield and let's take off the helmet because let's take off the shield for now because actually that's weighing her down massively. So you can see actually even if you're not at the max bulk, you still take a work speed hit. So what is Richard's at? Richard's is at 89% as well, so not good. But you see here, harvesting some of these heal roots that we're getting, clearing out space for our lovely little collection of production buildings over here. We're also set to harvest some berries and some wild herbs over here. But we do have a decent stock of food. Actually, we've got like 50 rice and 6 meals, so actually no, we do need more food. But this rice is almost grown. And I don't want to kill the little guinea pigs, I don't want to kill them. But we've got some other animals that we potentially could kill up the map. Okay, so unlike Richard, who's got like he's steel-willed, Circline is not as much, and she's actually already broken. And so she's hiding in the room. It's not the worst negative mood effect we could have, but it's definitely not the best. So we haven't got her working, but she wasn't working anyway because she was just recovering. So we can do all this together. Ah, that's one of the mods I've got on. Sorry, I wasn't sure what was going on there. But I've got a mod which means if one of your colonists is, in a negative mood state, your wardens can try and resolve their mood state. I thought it was pretty realistic. I thought it made sense for this situation where, we're a very, very small colony. If I've got like half my colony in a negative mood state, it is also a bit devastating. So it failed, obviously, we saw there, but hopefully in the future it will succeed. You can see here our rice has started to become harvestable, or at least some of it has. So Richard's growing that, where he's harvested it. The cloth is growing quite slowly though, only 20% grown. I think it's just because this is on that 40% extra growth rate. It's just so much quicker. And because it's rice, I believe also grows a bit quicker. Oh, I thought we'd done it then. But no, Circline is still very upset. Hopefully we can get her on our side soon, because there's so much work to be done. We need to sort out all these crops. And actually, we're running out of space. I'm going to deconstruct that and deconstruct this, and then expand my zone, because we actually don't have anywhere to put all this rice that we're harvesting, so it's just going to, get destroyed. There we go. So now I've got a little bit more space. Okay, so Circline has finally been calmed down. She's no longer hiding in her room, but she has just gone back to sleep because I haven't actually set the manual priorities. So because they're a patient, even though, they're not particularly injured, they're still going to just sleep in their room. And I'm happy for that, because I'd rather her just recover. We can see it's very close to being fully healed, and she'll be out to help us soon. One problem is, though, yes, I am actually now seeing that Observed Corpse is becoming a negative mood buff. Because we've just got 2 beheaded bodies on our fields. But it's not letting me bury them. It's saying cannot haul, no empty accessible spot. But we've got here the grave. Allow stranger corpses, that's why. So, yeah, maybe I save those graves. Maybe it's just an early grave for Richard. So maybe I'll actually put the dead bodies somewhere over here, where we're not going to see them, and we can just let them decompose. So if I go here, storage, allow rotten, allow fresh, not chunks. I'll say allow colonist corpses, no, but allow stranger corpses, and not animal corpses either, because I do not want my fresh hunt just being dropped off in the middle of nowhere. So then I can say prioritize hauling, and then with Circline. Oh, we can't. This person is just there. We can't actually prioritize haul them either. Very strange. We'll have to just leave them there, which is a bit worrying. Well, guys, another raid. It's just non-stop. And they're coming in quick. God, they're straight onto us now, aren't they? Right, Richard, get your ass up. Get that chain helmet on. Circline, can you... No, you can't wear it. Your inventory's full. Right, let's get the steel kite shield on. God, they're racing in. Okay, Richard now with a helmet, because what I'm worried about is Richard just getting stabbed in the head, and because he doesn't have any armor on. Ah, look, brilliant. Sorry, I want to pause it there. She has actually got the pickaxe and the shield. So we've got a cool little army here. an army of 2. But let's get them both on the case. Sadako here does actually have a helmet. Oh, no, it's just a Gambeson. Oh, Richard's taking a shot there. Richard's taking a shot. Are you attacking or not? You are. I don't actually know. Another decapitation. Amazing. Richard, though, the Goendag, or Godendag. I know it from Overhaul. It's the Evening Star. It's like a big club with a spike on the end. But he's actually been hit pretty nasty. So let's get him back quick. And that's actually a decent little weapon. It's only poor quality though, but I'm gonna keep that one. So if we get any more colonists, we've actually got something to deal with. But Richard, I'm gonna put surgery uses best. Yes. Self-tend. Yes, that's what I wanted to see. So Richard needs to self-tend, because he's the only medic here. Mad Buck, oh, it's just non-stop in this playthrough, isn't it? So that's racing over now. Oh god, let's stay inside, because the Mad Buck won't attack us if we're inside. Richard's healing up nicely. Oh, that buck's coming. That buck's coming quick. Right, Richard, get on the case. Hopefully you can decapitate this one as well. It's been 100% decapitation rate as well with Richard. It's just, he's amazing, isn't he? Right, Circling. I don't think Circling actually got a single hit before, and I don't know what that was about. Yeah, no, she doesn't actually do any damage. I don't understand what that's about. But Richard should hopefully here do some damage. So yeah, amazing stuff. And is it going to be a infected buck? Kill it and find out. No, it isn't. Amazing. That is dinner sorted for tonight. But I don't know why Circline isn't actually attacking back. I'm not sure if it's because the shield is messing things up, in which case I'm going to have to obviously unequip the shield. But she didn't make a single hit, so I'm going to unequip the shield just to see if that is what the issue is. But otherwise, I don't know, because the pickaxe is obviously a weapon. She's got it equipped as a weapon. So, yeah, left click to force use. We'll just have to wait and see. Okay, so I have actually updated the manual priorities because I was getting a little bit frustrated with them just constantly sleeping. So I've set bed rest to 2. So that means I'll do any number 1s before they go to do bed rest. Which just means that unless they've got, you know, serious injuries like Richard does, and they're going to go into patient, Circline here, who's not that injured, is just going to get on with some jobs before going back to bed rest. You can also see I always like to have haul on number 1 because hauling to me is really, really important because bodies, you don't want them just lying around, you want them taken away. Animal carcasses, you don't want just lying out because they'll deteriorate, same with food. And when you've got wood and other stuff lying around, I just like it tucked away somewhere. I don't want it like... And the reason we haven't got this moved away is because you don't have enough space. Why I need this area to be built. I'm thinking that actually I may just go for log walls because... Let's actually have a quick look. What is the difference between wooden wall and log wall? We've got max point 195 compared to 260 for a wooden log wall. Wait, I thought it was a 1-to-1 ratio between raw wood and timber. Maybe it isn't, because the raw log walls are actually more stronger than the timber walls. Yet they have to spend ages making them. So let's actually have a quick look at this to find out why is it not letting me place this down. Oh, that's a mining spot. That's why. Right, we get that down. Bills, timber. It's a 1-to-1. So why the hell are wooden log walls better than the timber walls? Oh, sorry, the log walls are better than the wooden walls, they're called. I don't know, but I ain't messing around. I want these buildings up now, so let's destroy all this and get it replaced with the wooden log walls. Okay, guys, so that is the blueprints replaced with the wooden log walls instead of just the timber walls. But I have kept the doors as the timber doors because I didn't really understand what was going on with these wooden rustic ones. But when I was placing it down, it was only half a model. So that was, I wasn't too sure about that one, so I've left that one. So we will need a little bit of timber still. Oh goodness, Rich's moving is really, really slowed down. Because actually, his left leg, right foot, oh my goodness. Oh, okay, that's food poisoning. I thought he just dropped down and was almost dead. I was like, what the hell? Right, let's get him rescued. Second time we'll race over. He's longsword though. Oh, we can't let that deteriorate. We actually have enough space for his longsword to be rescued. That is really, really frustrating because space is just such a major issue for us right now. We need this place built because we're harvesting all these crops, but they're going to deteriorate. Buck here is going to deteriorate. Saying that the buck would deteriorate anyway just because of he would, like, you know, get infected. Not infected. Too much bacteria, but those medieval peeps don't know about all of that, so they'll just taste a bit funny. But we need more storage anyway because I want to get the butcher's block, which we'd actually get here. This was going to be our butchering room, so I'll get that here. Cooking table, we need timber and granite blocks. But with a stone cutting spot, which, let's just have this as my main production room for it. No, I said to separate them out. We'll make another little shack. Actually, what I can do is for now have this in my production area, and then once I get more colonists and I get more, you know, availability to do stuff, I can separate a stonecutter's shack out somewhere else next to a quarry. But for the meantime, when we're really short of people, really short of space, I don't mind of having what will become my tannery with some stone blocks. There's a meteorite, oh my goodness. Nothing crazy, nothing too crazy. Right, Re-equipping iron longsword. Good job, Richard. You know your priorities, my son. How are you going to decapitate all these pesky raiders if you don't have your longsword? So go grab it, and then we'll be ready to continue. Okay, never mind that. Richard has just collapsed again, and now he's back up. It's just non-stop. That food poisoning's really hit him badly, but he's now recovering, so it shouldn't be too bad. But extreme break risk, that is Richard. Intense pain, 8 raw food, awful barracks, 8 without table, soaking wet. Bro, yeah, I'd be pretty moody if that was the same for me, living in a room with all this sick. So let's get Circline to try and clean up all this animal filth and sick, so that when Richard comes back, at least he's not going to be, you know, mega upset. I thought I had a mod installed to like actually set what was priority cleaning. I'm not sure how it actually works. I don't see any zoning or orders for priority cleaning, so I'm sure it's doing something, but we'll have to figure that out a little bit later on. Okay, you can see here actually the blueprints for the building are starting to be laid because we do have the wood. But you can see as well, all of this food that we have just harvested is all just getting destroyed because it's raining. You see the rain doing a massive amount of damage to its durability. So we need to hurry up because while we do have a bit of food, remember each simple meal is 10 food. We don't actually have any fuel. Why is that not got any fuel? We've got loads of wood. Either way, we're going to get this place made soon so we can start putting our production inside and get on with things a bit better because, yeah, things have started to slow down a bit. Those injuries have slowed us down, but we ain't falling behind, though. We ain't falling behind, and that's the main thing. Brilliant stuff. So we can see that Circline is working in the fields, getting some more rice in. Richard is getting those blueprints turned into actual work with the wooden log walls set up. We haven't actually got a single room set up yet to actually roof it off and get some storage there, but I've got the butcher's block done, and I now have set butcher creature as this. But we can also see here butchering tools. You need 50. I think that's 50 iron ingots and then 200 timber. If you link that, you'll get, I don't know, more efficiency or more per animal. Well, our buck's dead anyway, so not dead. I mean, it's now rotted, so we can't actually use that one anyway. But while we butcher more creatures in the future, we can use that. And yeah, the cooking table we just can't get yet though, because we don't have the granite blocks. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to end the episode there. So we've got Richard finalising, halfway through our new construction, and of course, I just botched that while I'm talking about it. But I feel we covered a little bit there. We've had 2 raids. Both being decapitated by Richard. We've got our new colonists, Circline, who, well, so far hasn't done too much, a lot of time in bed, but actually we'll soon get on with farming and hopefully some of the more manual tasks, but like crafting timber, butchering animals, that sort of thing. Yeah, and then we've also started production, or construction I should say, of our new production area. So hopefully in the next episode we can get this fully built and start using some of these new production things like the wooden butcher's block and the still cutting spot. So yeah, thanks a lot guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you're enjoying the series as a whole and want to see more Modded Rimworld, then please subscribe. And finally, I have got a Discord, the link is in the description. Come over, say hi, give me some feedback and whatnot. Yeah, thanks a lot guys, and I'll see you in the next episode.